How much money does the average person really have in 2026? Not what social media shows you, not the Dubai vacations, not the six figures by 25 posts, the actual data. Because if you spend any time online, it feels like everyone is winning. New cars, crypto screenshots, six-figure salaries. But the numbers tell a very different story. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how much money the average person has, globally and in developed countries, what that means for where you stand, and how to use this information to build real wealth in 2026. No hype, no shortcuts, just data, context, and a clear framework. Let's start with the number that surprises most people, the global reality. Globally, the average net worth per adult in 2026 is around $65,000, based on the latest Credit Suisse and UBS wealth reports. But averages are misleading. If 9 people have $10,000 and 1 person is a billionaire, the average looks incredible, even though almost everyone is broke. That's why the median matters, the person in the middle. And globally, the median net worth is just $9,000. That means half of all adults on Earth have less than $9,000 to their name. Even in wealthy countries, the picture isn't as comfortable as it looks. In the United States, median household net worth is about $120,000. In the UK, around £85,000. Canada sits near $125,000. Australia is higher, roughly $230,000. But here's the catch. That's total net worth. Homes, cars, retirement accounts, everything. Strip out property and the picture collapses. Median liquid savings in the US, about $5,000. In the UK, roughly £2,000. And here's what shocked me. 37% of people have less than $1,000 saved. One emergency away from crisis. That's the average person's real safety net. About one unexpected expense away from stress. Why this actually matters? This matters for 2 reasons. First, it stops you from thinking you're behind when you're not. Second, it resets what financial stability actually looks like, because it's nothing like social media. According to recent data, over 60% of people in developed countries live paycheck to paycheck, even many earning 6 figures. This isn't a motivation problem, it's math. Housing costs are up sharply since 2020. Wages haven't kept pace, and most people are stuck in the gap. But in 2026, something interesting is happening. We're seeing 2 paths emerge. Path 1, traditional earners. They trade time for money, save a little, hope compounding works over decades. After inflation, their wealth grows slowly, maybe 2 to 3% a year. Path 2, leverage builders. They use systems, skills, and assets to multiply time. They add income streams. Their wealth compounds faster, not because they're smarter, but because they're playing a different game. The real wealth gap today isn't rich versus poor. It's leveraged versus unleveraged. And leverage is learnable. The 4 phases of wealth. To make this practical, here's how I think about money in 4 phases. Your net worth tells you which phase you're in, and each phase requires a different strategy. Phase 1, foundation. Net worth under $10,000. Your only job is stable cash flow and eliminating high-interest debt. No investing yet, just building the base. Phase 2, stability. Net worth between $10,000 and $100,000. You build an emergency fund and invest consistently. This phase feels slow, and that's why most people quit. But it's the most important phase. Phase 3, growth. Net worth between $100,000 and $500,000. Now you shift from survival to scaling. Additional income streams, higher savings rates, more aggressive investing. This is where momentum becomes real. Phase 4, freedom. Net worth above $500,000. You have options. Time matters more than money. You're optimizing, not scrambling. The mistake most people make is using the wrong strategy for their phase. Trying to invest aggressively in phase 1, or playing it safe in phase 3. Know the phase, play the right game. The three numbers that matter. If you want to move through these phases faster than average, focus on three numbers: your income, your savings rate, your time horizon. Most people obsess over income. Big mistake, because wealth isn't built on what you earn. It's built on what you keep and how long you keep doing it. Let's say you earn $4,000 a month. Saving 10% gives you $4,800 a year. Raise that to 30%, same paycheck, and now you're saving $14,400 a year. That's triple the progress without a raise. Do that for 3 years and you're tens of thousands ahead of the average person. The math isn't exciting, but it works. And time? It's the multiplier. Save for 5 years, you're building. Save for 20, you're building wealth. The ones who win just keep showing up. The leverage shift. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Saving alone won't get you to freedom. Because labor income has a ceiling. You can only work so many hours. Leverage removes that ceiling. That might be a YouTube channel, a digital product, a small business, an investment portfolio. For me, this channel is income stream number 5. I didn't start it because I needed money. I started it because I wanted leverage, a long-term asset that compounds. You build it once. It pays you repeatedly. Not overnight, but visibly within 12 to 24 months. Bringing it all together. So how much money does the average person really have in 2026? Globally, about $9,000. In wealthy countries, mostly tied up in property. Liquid savings, shockingly low. But your power isn't where you are. It's how fast you move. Phase 1, stabilize. Phase 2, build consistency. Phase 3, add leverage. Phase 4, design your life. Your strategy changes every time you level up. You don't need to be rich tomorrow. You just need to stop playing the average game. Final thought. If you want to build leverage in 2026, subscribe. Every week, I break down practical systems for building modern income. No hype, no shortcuts, just real timelines. And comment below, which phase are you in right now? Not average, not fake, just progress. I'll see you next week.